Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Here in Longreach is our custom to start with good morning. And that's because we believe that whenever you wake up is your morning. And that's also because we believe that we're still in the morning time. We're still in the prime of our business and of our youth. And so we will always welcome you with a good morning. And then later on in the business, we will celebrate you with an afternoon, basically. So you're all welcome. I want to say thank you very much for joining us for this presentation. We promise to make it worth your while. I know you will say, oh, is it Longreach? Oh my, no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in network marketing. Please, I'm just saying, I know you must have heard so much about network marketing. You must have heard so much about Longreach, but you haven't heard our stories yet. And so we are craving your indulgence to stick with us through the next 30 to 45 minutes as we share our different stories with you. Now, it may not be for you at the end of the day after listening to us, but it may be for someone you know. And so the reason we want you to stick with us is that even if this is not for you, you can help someone, you can recommend someone to get started on an amazing journey as we're going to share with you. Today, we're talking about the journey to freedom. It's a natural feeling for every human being to be free. Right from when you are a baby, babies do not want to be bound. They are busy trying to explore. You put them in their cots, they are screaming, get me out. So it's our nature to be free. You're growing up, and then as you're growing up, you start hearing different rules. Freedom is literally trying to say, okay, I don't want so much rules hanging down my neck. I want to be able to live my life the way I want to live my life without someone telling me, no, you can't touch that, you can't move that, you can't lift that, you can't do this. So that's the freedom. So, and in our life, there's different kinds of freedom we're seeking. Some of us seek time freedom. Some seek spiritual freedom. Some seek economic freedom. Some seek social freedom. There are different kinds of freedom to seek. One thing we want to let you know today is that we are all in the same shoes. But it's one thing to seek, and it's another thing to make sure you work towards getting it, because no one is going to hand your freedom to you. Your freedom needs to come from your action. So you have to work for your freedom. So the question is, if you have identified that you do need freedom in one aspect or the other, then what do you want to do about it? The ladies you're going to be listening to tonight will tell you the point at which they identified the kind of freedom they wanted and the step they took to achieve that freedom. Some of us are not there yet. We haven't achieved the freedom, but definitely we're better than where we started from. And so we're just trying to share with you a platform that helped us achieve the kind of freedom we sought. Just in case you know someone seeking for such a freedom, or just in case you are seeking for such freedom, you might just have your solution here. So I will not waste time. I'm going to introduce our first speaker for this evening. Her name is Patience Nkencha. I hope I got that right. Hello, Patience. You can unmute yourself and you can take us away. The slot is yours.
Okay, good evening, SDID. Good evening, everyone.
Hi, good morning.
Good
Oh, your
morning.
screen is actually turned around. We can't see you.
Good morning,
We are going
everyone.
to be bending our head to see you, but it's okay. If you can't sort it, it's fine. I don't know if it's...
Okay, just give me a minute to sort it out. I will be.
By the way, I love the spelling of patience.
It's special.
They're very special.
Okay, I think
Yes,
it's better
yes.
now.
Clearly now. Go ahead. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Patience Nkencho Ese. So a little snippet about me before we get started. I'm a mother of two beautiful kids. I'm a blend of 9 to 5. So I have a job where I still give in my bits. I handle top-notch customers with where I work. I'm a lover of God. I love the good life. People who know me know me. I love the good life. I believe a lot in equity, and most importantly, I partner with Longreach Bioscience. Like SDID said, for people who don't know about the business, I'm sure you will understand why we call her SD, but you get to know as time goes on. Okay, so how the journey started for me. So I don't know if anybody can identify with my story, but we just felt to share it so that maybe you would see a reason or two, or see if you were in this position or not, and see if you can relate. So yes, I got off school and then started work and all of that, and I started growing gradually in my career, and then a lot of things started happening. So for someone like me who came from a very, very humble background, I came from a very humble background, a family of 5 kids, and where all through school I had to struggle. I had to do 4, 5 types of businesses to be able to get by, to pay my school fees. I already knew that I had no connections, no referrals, no other way to be able to get by. And then the funny thing is, I liked the good life. So I just naturally loved entrepreneurship. But of course, how to do it right was another thing. And then you know how we get out of school and the first thing we're thinking of is getting a job and all of that. So that was me too. I started walking the streets of Lagos as a marketer, and I walked, oh boy. Okay, so things started turning good, and then finally, you know, the next thing, marriage happened. And then, you know, when you're from a very humble background and your parents, both parents actually, from both husband and wife, could not even fund the marriage, and we had to use our savings from both my husband and I, like all the things would work, all the money would work for, we had to use what we'd work for to sponsor our wedding. And then when we finished, you know, it was a good wedding, yes. And then, you know, it was even a miracle how it happened, how, you know, God did not shame us. And then eventually we finished, and then that was when like reality really struck that you are down to your zero because you wanted to do this, and now you have to now continue. And then we started struggling. I lost my job at that time, so it was my husband. At that time, he was looking for career development, and he had to take a pay cut for another job. So it was really, really bad. The next thing, I got pregnant, and I gave birth. It was a struggle. Now, at the point where my mom came for Omugo, and she had to start using her personal cash to be able to buy some things that she needed in the house, broke me. In fact, that was the start of when I realized that patience, you are in way deep. Like it don't be, let me just use that word. Like it's really bad. And then okay, so that went on for some months, and then close to this period, Christmas period, and then lo and behold, we couldn't afford a lovely dress. I had a girl first. We couldn't afford a dress for my daughter, and I was like, what? Is it this bad? Like, I knew that it was really bad for us when we were growing, but my mom always made sure that we had at least Christmas clothes. And that was the point where I realized that it was either we say we would eat and not be able to afford clothes for her. You know, it was a big deal. It might be petty to any other person, but for me, it was important. It was that important because that was the only thing we looked out for when I was growing up, and I couldn't even do it for my daughter in her first year, you know, and that really broke me. And throughout that Christmas period, I was not myself. My sister knew how I felt, and then she bought a Christmas cloth for me. While I thanked her, I knew that I had gotten to a point where I had to, you know, use my hands to change my life story. And that was the turning point for me. While I appreciated that gesture, it was almost like, how can another person who is still, my sister was single, by the way, who is still single, be the one to fund the clothes that your child will wear for Christmas. And that was it for me. And then I started surfing the net. I was like, okay, how to check, how to get other streams of income and all of that. I went all out. And then I started, and that was how I started my journey. During this period, I already started having issues in my marriage. You know, if you know how bad it can be when you have a lot of financial issues in the home, you will know that it affects the marriage. You start getting angry for no reason, and you just want the anger to just linger on for no reason. So it was really affecting us, and I knew that I had to do something about it. And that was how I started my journey into a connective economy. Okay, so that's basically how I started, and the journey so far, I would say I've been thankful to God. It took a lot because I know where I came from, and then even my siblings still have the mentality of, no, stay where you are, stay in your lane, you know. But I am not like that. I've naturally been if I want it, I believe I can get it, I work hard at it, and I go for it. And I would also want to also talk about mindset, that even if you are in a community of people, family or friends or people around you that think differently, and in your head you know that you are in a wrong place, I think it would be very good for you to do a soul search and say, what is that thing that is special about me? I've always known that there was something different about me because I was always far-reaching, like things that I could not afford, things I could not, reach. I just always wanted something good, something better for myself. And the difference between wanting it and achieving it was the thing I had to find. That was the connecting line. And that's basically, if you're willing to do the hard work, if you're willing to put in the effort to be able to get what you want. We can always pray and wish and say, pray and bind and cast and, Holy Ghost fire to get what you want. But the truth is, getting money is not easy. It's never easy. It can be simple, but it's not easy. So for me, what changed everything for me was that I wanted financial freedom. I wanted freedom from see finish. I wanted freedom from rubbish. Now, a lot of people who decide to look for other streams of income look for it for different reasons. It could be for you that it's for you to, be in a community where you can change lives. It could be for you that you're looking for something that can help you for the future, retirement. For you, it could be a freedom of your time, if you want to have time with your kids. Or for you, it could be lifestyle, freedom to live the life that you want, freedom to be able to do what you want. So reasons why people decide to do it. But for me, I didn't wanted freedom. If you do not have, for me, I believe that if I did not have the basic finances, I was going to be living, contrary to how my spirit really wanted to live. And so I delved into the connective economy. I don't like to always call it network marketing because people always have this opinion about it. Now, I'll need to also use this opportunity to express the difference between why you would say a network marketing, what is a network marketing, and what people say or think is a network marketing. So I started my journey, and in the bid to just go and look for something good. Yes, I made money, but then a lot of times we have opportunities out there that look like they are network marketing, but by the time you look closely, you see that they are not network marketing. So I've had several years of experience, and then I would want to say that experiences I had and my journey into knowing about getting to know about long reach. A friend of mine who we had a business relationship in the past that went south. That's another thing. When you have business relationship, when you meet people, no matter what happens, you learn not to burn bridges. You just still keep it still keep the relationship open, because even if you're not there or you cannot profit in the relationship at the initial, you can always profit from another thing that you can just, get into. And that was how she introduced me to, and I thought it was beneath me. Honest, I was like, long reach, like, what is it? Like, I'll be selling products, or I'm not in for it. And it took a while. And then I was like, okay, you know what? If I want to get into anything, I usually like to put pen on paper, get all the details I need to know if it is something for me or if it was not something for me. And that was how I was introduced to Dr. ID. And then she came to my office with my partner Teresa, and then she broke down the business for us. And I was like, what? In fact, when she left, Teresa and I were like, seriously, like, is it that Longreach does not know what to do with money? The compensation plan in Longreach is amazing. I've done several network marketing before. I worked in a connective economy with other businesses before, and Longreach compensation plan is amazing. Now, if you want to be part of a connective economy, basically what you need to know is, does the company have good track record? If you check that, if the company's leaders listens to their leaders, that's the people, the company's CEO and all that, do they listen to their leaders? If you check that point, you're almost there. If you check that they have good products, I have a personal testimony from the Longreach product. I've been living with fibroids since I was like in university days, and they used to, in fact, tell me that, you'll be lucky if you can get pregnant. Story for another day. I know how to have airflow and how the panty liner and the pad has helped me. In fact, when I talk about this, people say, patients, we know, yeah, the pad ambassador, because I know that this has changed my life, and I know that the conventional things that we have out there are there, making people sick, giving them diseases that we didn't used to have in the olden days, and I have a better option. Why would I not opt for it? So if they have amazing products, you have a company that thinks about its leaders, a company that has good track record. I mean, Longreach is 35 years plus, and they have connections with different multinationals, OEM, and other multinationals. So they have the track record, and they're not going anywhere soon. And then the fact that they were thoughtful enough to have a research and development office in Nigeria, in the Lekki Free Trade Zone. In fact, that was the deal breaker for me. And that was why I said, okay, I was going to give this an opportunity. And will I say it's been all rosy? No. But would I say that I thank God for the decision, and the day that Dr. ID came to me to explain what the opportunity was, I would say yes. Would I say that I would rethink and I would have done any other thing better? I'm wondering, what else would I have been doing? I am touching through my team. The ladies that I have given the pad, I mean, I'm not saying sell the pads to, have 3 of them have given birth after they were having difficulty getting pregnant, and 1 is pregnant currently. So what else am I looking for? And I'm also making money from it. Now, I am not where I want to be, but I'm definitely on that journey. So when people see, patients traveling here and there, or patients doing this, or patients doing that, in fact, someone told me that, hello? Okay, so someone told me that, patients, it seems like you had it, all figured out and all of that. But then I was like, no, I don't have it figured out. I had to work my ass off, excuse my French, to be able to do whatever little I can today. And if you're out there and you're willing and you are ready to put in the little effort that you can, then I would say that you are on the right track. And then with our team, it makes it easier. If you have someone who can handhold you, now I would say network marketing is one of the businesses where you have that you will be in a company where your colleagues want you to succeed. If you're in a company, a regular 9-to-5 job, you will see that people do not want you to succeed. Like they're not happy when you're succeeding. But this is one business where the other person looks out for the other person and wants the person to really succeed, and they're coming to check up on you and they're willing to handhold you. So if you ask me, is Long Reach the business for you? Yes. I've chosen Long Reach as a vehicle for me to to share my story. Okay, thank you for having me, Doctor. But immediately I saw your face, I knew that I had to stop.
Thank you so much, Patience. That was amazing. Oh my God. Yes, I wanted to continue to listen to you. If not that we don't have so much time. In fact, maybe we'll just give you one whole hour some other time just to share your amazing story. Oh my goodness, that was so touching. When you started, I had goosebumps initially, and then you kept on telling me about the people's lives you've touched. You know, everything you said. Oh my God, I think her network has just knocked her out. Oh, we'll get to hear her final thoughts at the end. Thank you so much. Hi, people. I hope you're getting value. You're hearing the stories and it's touching you. Our next person, it's going to be Lilian. Lilian and Ese, take it away. Over to you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. In Long Reach, it's always morning because it's the dawn of a new beginning. Everything is fresh in the morning. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Lilian and Ese. I have a degree in business administration, a diploma in acting and script writing. I have worked with notable people like Wale Adenuga, featured in several movies, written several scripts, which has been produced. You know, I had a dream, a vision like everyone else. I wanted to take over the world. At the age of 19, I participated in The Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria, and I was top 5. You know, I had this huge dream to make impact. And then I got married, and unfortunately, everything went downhill from there. You know when a man can't deal with your brilliance. Do you know what it is to marry a typical Igbo man? I don't know whether my fellow Igbo people will understand this. Igbo men are very authoritarian, as in they like to be the captain of the ship. I do not have any problem with that, but the problem I had was that he put me in a box, dealt with me psychologically, mentally. I ceased to have confidence in myself. Due to this psychology, mental stress, I became ill. When I say ill, every month I got admitted in the hospital. They rushed me to the hospital every month. In fact, to the extent that when I get to the hospital, the nurses and the doctors, they call me staff. As in staff, they see me all the time. You know, the symptoms persisted. The doctors, they did not know what was wrong. So it was more like a psychological thing. Eventually, I now met Long Reach. When I met Long Reach, things started to change for me. Gradually, I developed, I got this self-development. And this self-development birthed confidence. You know, when a woman is coming from an abusive marriage, trust me, your confidence is zero. And I couldn't leave the marriage because financially I was poor. I had no money. I was poor financially. I was poor mentally. Nothing was working in my life. And Long Reach came in. Along the line, my self-development began to grow. Then I came across some products. And let me mention that it was FS De Lizzie that introduced me to this great company. And I'm forever grateful. God bless you. And of course, I now met Dr. Idea along the line, a beautiful woman with extreme confidence. When I see her, especially when I read her articles on Facebook, I'm like, wow. All those women, they have impacted me and given me the self-confidence I craved for. I now met the products. Remember I said that the stuffs that were being given to me in the hospitals, injections, all those things just curbed the symptoms. But there was no cure. There was no respite from my pain. My intestines could not digest food. When people see me, they're like, oh, slim. They don't know the story behind the slimness. They did not understand. And because I'm kind of a reserved person, I couldn't really open up to share my story. That's why I will be forever grateful for this GoPro challenge that we have just attended. One of the speakers said, it is okay to be vulnerable. Share your stories with people. Okay, so that is one of the things that's given me the confidence to open up. So I came across some of Longreach products. There was a day I was in my house. Lo and behold, the symptoms started again. My food could not digest. The food was hanging in, it was not going down. I took our Longreach mouth freshener, use this, and I tell you, under 10 seconds, I just felt a movement in my intestine, and lo and behold, the pain was gone. So I do not play with our Longreach mouth freshener. It is always in my house because it helps me curb any form of indigestion. Then I started using the alkaline cup. This alkaline cup is super. It is amazing. You can see it is right here beside me. What this cup does is that it turns our water from acid to alkaline. And we all know that diseases cannot live in an atmosphere of alkalinity. It sets the body in a state of homeostasis. When your body is in a state of homeostasis, it means that oxygen is able to get into every cell of your body. This is what this pipe up does. It is a must-have for in every home. Everybody needs it. This pipe up again, if you have it and peradventure you take poison, it neutralizes the effect of poison. When you shake this, you will hear some sounds. These are the tourmaline stones that does the magic. People that are into weight management, they also use this cup. In fact, I have to stop using water from this cup so that I don't disappear because I think I am skinny enough, okay? Because this thing has a tendency of helping you attain flat tummy because your bloated tummy will begin to, get flat if you keep on using this. Then I started to use the teas. The green tea, the slimming tea, the brown tea. These teas are detoxifiers. It will detox your system from any form of, any form of, I don't know even what's called a disease or whatever. It will detoxify you and cleanse your system. So peradventure, there are toxins in me. When I take the tea, it neutralizes the effect of the toxins. Along the line, lo and behold, I no longer visit the hospital. The whole of this year, I have not visited the hospital. This is me that they normally call staff. The other time my son had a toothache, I had to take my son to the hospital, and they were like, oh, madam, now wow, you don't tell. Meaning that they don't see anymore. What is the secret? The secret is the products I have been using. The Longreach lifestyle is a beautiful one. It is not automatic. It's something. It is a process. That's why I keep on telling people, you don't go about saying it is curative. No, these products are preventive. You do not have to be sick before you start to use them. Use them even when you are well, when you are okay. Then another thing that wowed me about this company is the panty liner. My sister, for the past 8 years, she was suffering from vaginal infection. There was nothing that she had not used. Eventually, I gave her this panty liner. On that 1 week, all the itching that she was dealing with, it all disappeared. Another my friend, I gave her own problem was that she was having vaginal odor. It was affecting her marriage. She used the panty liner and she was like, Lilian, what magic is in this thing? The panty liner contains the magnetic field, the anion, and the far infrared. Do you know that this far infrared is capable of pulling out fibroid? We've heard series of testimonies. If you have the infection, it is capable of taking care of it. So why do you have to, for people that work in offices, you get to use public toilets. Why not use the panty liner to protect you? It is our bulletproof against infection. One of my downlines, the husband collapsed. Lo and behold, he was suffering from hepatitis. They didn't know what to give him. After giving him some intravenous and all that, this man was still down. He couldn't walk. I gave them the cordyceps, long-range cordyceps militaris. That is our natural antibiotics. Under 2 days, this man started walking about. He was like, what? What is in this thing? We told the doctor because they were all surprised. They were all like, what exactly happened? We gave the cordyceps, the berry oil, and the pink tea. Those are the products that took care of his situation. Then we have our daily products, the toothpaste. I cannot use any other toothpaste in my life. I just can't. Our toothpaste does not contain fluoride. It contains xylitol, which is more receptive to our health. My son used to have bleeding gum, as in continuous bleeding gum. Lo and behold, that situation is a thing of the past. The rejuvenating lotion. Oh my God. As in your skin will begin to glow. You'll be like, what? What's going on? Long reach, we are not interested in anything bleaching. No. But when you use the rejuvenating lotion, you will see some kind of sparkle on your skin. The body wash is so nice. It is so relaxing to the nerves. We have over 2,000 products and about 100 present in Nigeria. So I want to tell all of you, please, if not for anything, this product, they work. The testimonies has been amazing. It's been amazing. Okay? If this product has helped me achieve good health, you too can. I enjoy freedom in every sense of the word. Because now, because of finances, I remained in a marriage that was abusive. I was like thinking, where am I going to go? Where is the money? I am not even well. What will happen to my 3 kids? But with Long Reach, with this platform, I have gained financial freedom. I earn every week. We get to travel 4 times abroad, okay, all expense paid trip. We have the car fund and so many other incentives. And apart from that, there are so many women out there that I have found are in the same abusive marriages. But because they could not take care of themselves, they remain there. I have introduced them to this company and they are now able to make the right decision for themselves, not live in hell because they are mentally and financially poor. So I want to thank Dr. Ivy for this opportunity because I have just 10 minutes. I do not want to overflog my time. I want to use the opportunity to tell you all, please do not remain in bondage because of being financially poor. As in having lots of, I don't even know how to say it, but please join this company, okay? Get registered. Start to build a team. Just need to get 3 people and your story will change for the best. God bless you.
Wow. Okay. So these ladies, you were out. Your plan is just to give me goosebumps, right? You just want to keep giving me goosebumps and, breaking this my lovely skin with so much goosebumps. Lilian, thanks for sharing your story. I know it must have been very difficult for you to share that story, but I can promise you that story will go a long way to help a lot of women who are also going through that bondage to give them freedom. Honestly, there are so many women I've heard their similar stories. There is no romance without finance. That's the honest truth. And sometimes in marriages, even if the lack of money doesn't bring complex issues, it can actually bring so many other problems. And that's respect. Someone said in our last training that having money as a wife gains you serious respect in the home. I know for some men it doesn't change anything, but for other men it does. And this is one thing I thank God for the platform, that it can give us that well sought after freedom. And I'm so happy you shared the story. And those amazing products, apart from the money, products make you look better, look good, younger. And I mean, imagine all the products we have in the country. These are products we buy every single day in different parts in supermarkets. Buying from Longreach enables you to start your journey towards freedom. And that is what we just want to share with you tonight. So thank you so much, Lily, for that. Our next speaker is Matilda. Matilda, are you ready for us? Okay.
Good morning,
right.
everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Dr. Thank you so much for this opportunity to share my story too. Oh my God, Lilian, I don't think I can match that story. Or I don't think I can match that vibe or that energy, but I'm going to do my best. So, that was very powerful. I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Matilda. I'm the creative founder of the Hot Lady Beauty Studios, and I'm also an executive member of the Association of Practitioners of Beauty Spa and Medical Aesthetics of Nigeria. And now I'm also a partner with Longreach Bioscience International. So that's my bio, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to talk about my journey into Longreach. Prior to Longreach, I wouldn't say I was struggling financially, but I just didn't have enough to scale up my business. I had enough to run the expenses in my company, in my business, but I needed more. I needed more money to do more things. So I think my story is going to address the set of people that say, I have a job and I don't need Longreach, right? And I know we have a lot of people who I have spoken to who have said, I earn a lot, I don't need network marketing. I'm going to address the fact that at some point in life, you're not going to be able to do that job anymore. And you're going to need some sort of income coming in weekly. And that's where the Longreach platform comes in. So I also had a dream to start my skincare business. And of course, the money just wasn't gathering. If I was spending on expenses, how would I start a beauty brand on my own? So, and then COVID happened. Money wasn't coming in. The spas were closed. Our beauty salons were closed. And prior to COVID happening, I had registered in 2019, but I had also said I had enough money. I wasn't going to do network marketing. So I didn't pay attention to it until COVID happened. And then Longreach found me again. It came knocking again. So I bought all my products, but I never went to get them because I thought I wouldn't need them anyway. I mean, let me just sign up because someone said Longreach is good. So let me just key in, you know. So the pandemic happened. I didn't have money coming in. So I wanted to save money too. So I had to reach out to Dr. ID because she had my products since 2019. And I said, Dr. ID, I need the products, please. So they all came in a box. It had the shampoo, it had the bamboo soap, it had the toothpaste, it had the panty liners, it had the pad, it had everything. Imagine I didn't collect most of my products for a whole full year. So thank God I didn't have to buy anymore. I had to save that cash. So in the bid to also save the cash, I also went to our regular supermarkets because I heard they were doing a 1% on your total shopping. So I thought, okay, I haven't ever collected my 1% ever. So let me go and claim my 1% for shopping with them for over 10 years or more. And then when I got there, they said, oh, your shopping total wipes off every year. So we don't have any record. The only record we have is what you shopped from January to March. And your total is about 2,000 something naira. And I said, what? So much for a customer code. Oh my God. So I said, what am I going to do with 2,000 something naira? I'm trying to save money here because I'm not going to make money throughout this lockdown. So they shocked me. They shocked me. So 2 weeks into lockdown, we started using the products, and I started listening to the platform, whatever was going on because I had time now. So thank God for the lockdown. I started listening to everything, the trainings, and then the next thing, someone posted a testimony about how the bamboo soap had helped clear a client's skin. And I'm like, oh my God, I've been using this bamboo soap on my son's skin for almost 2 weeks now. And he has scars for over 6 years. And I even stopped looking at the scars because I wasn't getting any solution. So I quickly ran to his legs, and I saw that the scars had all faded. And I came back to the group and I was screaming. I was like, bamboo soap, bamboo soap, bamboo soap. Bamboo soap has worked. Bamboo soap, you know? So with all the excitement, my upline was like, you need to share your testimony, that's how you make money from the Long Beach platform. And I'm like, oh, is it just to share my testimony and that's all, and get them to get the bamboo soap? And I said, that's so easy, I'm not doing anything, I can do that, you know? So I gave it all my best. And then I was screaming all around the world. I'm like, they would hear this all over the world. So people purchased bamboo soap, they signed up. I told them my story as well about me earning just 2,000 naira from all my years of shopping in a supermarket close by. And then I told them that Longreach is going to pay you either of the entry levels you choose. You're going to either earn 8% weekly if you choose that level, or if you choose a 10% weekly, or if you choose a 12% weekly, or if you choose a 12% plus 1% global income as a VIP earner. So I'm like, wow, everybody started signing up. And then the next time I got an alert from Longreach, I'm like, this is just 3 weeks of me talking to people. And I'm seeing an alert of how much? 7,000 naira from the shopping that. And I said, wait, so if I continue like this, that means every week my income can grow much more than this. So I ran to my upline. I showed her. I said, this is my earning for this week. What I earned from the other supermarkets for just 2,000 naira. After all my shopping for how many years? And I just did the shopping for just 3 weeks of telling people, and I'm earning this much. So if I'd been doing this for over 10 years, how much would I have earned by now? You know? So she said, you earned that amount because you are on 8%. You should upgrade immediately. And I'm like, no, I want to earn more than this. I want to earn more than this. And then I did my upgrade. She said, you have the potential to earn much more than that. And I told my husband, I'm like, can you imagine? They paid me 2,000 naira for all my shopping all these years. I'm not shopping anymore. They've been saying, switch your brand, switch your brand. I'm like, I've finished switching my brand. I'm in Longreach now. I will shop everything shoppable from Longreach. You know, so that was what happened. And then, okay, what happened? Okay, then I also understood as well. I started paying attention. I also understood that in this platform, as you grow in ranks, you can also earn a trip 4 times in a year. You can earn your car. You can qualify for a car. You can qualify for a scholarship. You can do so many things being a partner with this company. And I'm like, no matter 10 years of shopping with another company, and I'm not going to rise to a director level, but shopping with Longreach will get me to a director level. So I'm like, yes, this is a good platform for me. If it's only shopping that will take me to being a director and being financially free, trust me, I'm going to be shopping and telling other people to come shop. Something as basic as shopping is giving me money. Wow, that is mind blowing. And then all Longreach is saying is share this testimony to the world. Tell people to come and become a partner with us and spread the good news. I don't like to call it network marketing because the term just doesn't really define what Longreach is doing. Longreach wants to partner with you to make you a valuable person on earth. That's how I present my business. I'm like, I'm a valuable person and I want you to come on board as a valuable person as well with your shopping. That's it. So what more do you want? Now I don't have to worry about building my skincare brand because Longreach has given me that leverage with their products. Longreach has given me that leverage with their products. So all I have to do is recommend these products and people use them all around the world. I am not limited to earning only in Nigeria. I can earn from partners in the UK, in Canada, in the US. whatever part of the world we have distributors in that they can go purchase their products. So are you going to remain a local shopper, or are you going to be an international shopper with an international earning? That's what I want to ask you right now. So I think that's all for now. That's all for now. Thank you, Dr. Heidi, for this opportunity.
Oh, good. Thank you so much, Matilda. That is amazing. I love the way you just simplified it. And really, that's how simple it is. You know, people just think it's so complex. And I mean, I don't blame them. Network marketing sounds complex, but you literally just said you're paid for people shopping. Just shopping. You know, I love that analogy. Thank you so much. I connect and I understand, and I'm so excited. I've just been laughing and smiling all through, you know, and that your story is a great one. It's a great one. The freedom where you finally realize that things are not as difficult as you thought they were, and that they could just be a better way, you know. They could simply just be a better way. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Everybody's just smiling, and I can see the comments are hitting. Thanks so much, Matilda. I have our final speaker for this evening. Ese, where are you? I hope you're still here with us. Okay.
I'm here. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Okay, we usually say good morning. So wherever you're listening to us from, we say good morning to you. You're welcome to this beautiful, amazing platform of ours. Thank you for giving us your time. Thank you for being here. And I can assure you, it's no coincidence. You're here for something. You were actually directed. You were here because you needed to be here. Something is about to change concerning you. I don't know where that is coming from, but something is definitely going to change about you. So having listened to all our speakers, you can tell that this platform holds a lot for everybody. It's actually a platform where everyone can leverage on. Okay, so here is a brief introduction about myself. My name is Ese Abamba. Okay, I'm a senior support and implementation engineer with an IT firm here in Lagos, Victoria Island precisely. So which means I work. I have a 9-to-5 job. I used to have my other businesses, which are kind of pending right now due to COVID-19. Then I'm also a partner with this beautiful and amazing platform called Long Reach. I am super duper excited to share my story with you. Please relax and listen. Okay, so how did I come about? How did I join Long Reach? How my background? Okay, like I said, I work. Then I happen to be the first daughter in my family from the family of 5. So I'm the first daughter, the second child. As in, it has not always been easy growing up. You know, the family where you have to, fine, you know, you're cool. How do I say you're comfortable because you actually could get just what you could see. So we used to think we were comfortable. Let me use the word. You know, you feel you're comfortable when what you see is what you get. Like, okay, that is what is available for you. But trust me, everybody wants more. As you grow, as you meet people, as you go places, you find that reason to want to be more, to want to do more, to want more. It is natural. So growing from my background, I struggled. It all started after my WAEC from school. I was at home for over 6 years seeking admission. This wasn't easy at all. Why? Because I never knew other ways to get into the uni. I never had people around me. There was no connection. There was no family who was enlightened, who was up there, who was out there to tell, okay, this is the way to go. You can imagine that. So it was really, really bad. So I was managing, I was living the life because that was what I was open to. That was what I saw. So somehow I get admission into the university, Unilag, to study physics. I did physics edu, and I graduated as a part-time student. Why in school, I was working. So I've always been industrious. Like, just name the businesses you think any woman, hardworking woman, must have done or might have done. You'll find me there. I mean, you'll find me there. I've sold clothes, I've sold shoes, I've fried small chops, I've sold, as in, you will find me in every, because after my graduation, I kind of assisted myself to pay my fee through the school. That though my dad was always there to assist, blessed memory, but I will tell you, I did basically almost everything. So I trained myself. I'm coming from such background. I always love to carry my people along too, my siblings, my family. I want everyone to be educated. I want us all to be enlightened. I want us all, because I've seen life, haven't gone through school. Now I have a better vision of what people can do. Like, there is more in you. So I always want my family, my siblings. If you see me, I'm always attached to my siblings. Anything I get to see, I want us all to do it. Any little money I have, I'm always there. So I'm this all people's person in my family. So, then I got married. I started working. It hasn't been easy because a lot of people depend on me. They were depending on me then. So every little thing I had, every little thing I was earning was always going somewhere, even before month end. So, but with this mindset, this entrepreneurship mindset, and having to do things, I was always out and about. I was always doing things. I was always doing into a business, as a legit business, into one, even more than 2, 3, 4. But somehow I'll tell you, those businesses, along the line, I've realized those businesses, I was just smiling and struggling. Those kind of business that you think you're doing, you're making, you actually just, how will I put it? It's not sustainable. They weren't sustainable. They weren't futuristic. Like businesses that that if you stop today, or if one person doesn't come to ask about it or follow up, or even you, if anything should happen to you, the business is gone. So somehow I came on board Long Reach. I wouldn't say I was preached to or told the benefits of Long Reach. Somehow I joined the group, we all joined Long Reach. So let me say I joined Long Reach by accident. And I'll tell you, it's the best accident that has ever happened to me. Let me use that word, yes. Because with time, at first, let me say the first 6 months, I didn't know what I was doing on the platform. I didn't even know what the platform was all about. I just, okay, product, get product. I was hoping and waiting for my upline to give me someone under me. I didn't understand the business that much. So, but when I saw my other friends that joined, because I joined through a friend, they were celebrating and this, so I sat down and like, okay, I think there's more to this. Like, it is normal when in the same business that you are in and you see people celebrate, it's normal for you to wake up and say, no, I think there's more to this. Let me learn, let me know, let me ask. Dr. Heidi, I disturbed her. We scheduled a meeting. I think I met her almost 2, 3, 4 times just for her to teach me, to tell me what the business was all about. Then she asked me one question, which is always everywhere. I think it's always, let me not say, it's invisible, but it's everywhere on my face, it's on my head. What is your why? Why do you want to do the business? Why? What is your reason for doing this business? I was dumbfounded. I was like, what is your why? Please just tell me what the business is all about. I didn't know what she was explaining, or the extent. I didn't see the bigger picture of the business of this platform then. So I went home, I just registered myself. I've been registered then. I registered my kids immediately. I took my time, I did research, I registered my kids immediately, my husband, and I dedicated my time to learn the business. Over time, my why has been well identified, has been clarified, has been well, I don't know, it is clear to me now, and it's getting bigger and bigger every day. So this business came at the point where I was struggling with my other businesses. Then COVID-19 came. There was no way to reach out to people with your other businesses. I just lock up on others. I'm like, okay, let me face this one at my 9 to 5 job. The most amazing thing about this business, why I'm super duper excited and I will always talk about it, is when I heard that my kids will also earn from my effort. I was wow. I was like, really? So you mean they're going to earn into their own accounts? I said yes. So it means even my family, my dependents, which I've always carried along, I can register them. I heard yes. Guess what happened? I registered all my siblings. I registered my mom. I registered my siblings. I'm like, okay, I've seen a platform that will help me, that will give me relief from spending my salary that is not even always enough at times. I've seen a platform. Okay, let me register them, teach them, coach them, let them earn. Let's all earn on the platform. So it will give me relief. Like those depending on me, they can be on their own financially. So it actually helped me to see a lot. I mean, the future of the business. I brought them all on board. They are actually earning as I earn. As I do the business, we are all doing this business together, they are earning. And that has given me so much relief. Like when you don't have to share your salary, when you don't have to share what you earn with your family, with your siblings, when you don't have to look for, have a headache in calculating what you send to your mom at the end of the month. My mom earns. She's a gold partner as we speak. My siblings too. So I took out time. So I'm this person, I strained myself to register. I registered them. It was like an empowerment from me to them. So I registered them. I didn't mind. I just looked for fun somehow and registered them all. There was a promo that time. Dr. Edi can testify because I actually disturbed her to just register them that period after I understood the business well. So that is one aspect of the business that I really love. So one thing I actually didn't love when with life that made me love Longreach is having to spend for my salary even before it comes. So now my salary is beautiful. My salary smiles in the bank or does other things. While my Longreach business pays me, pays my kids, pays my dependents, pays my siblings. How amazing can this be? So this has actually helped me to create time also. So I love this about time creating. Because my other businesses, I have to be there physically. I have to be everywhere, probably to deliver things myself. But with my 9 to 5 job and my Longreach business, come on, technology, life is simple with technology. This business is just on the go when you understand it very well and ways to go about it. Then also that it's helping me create wealth. I love that about it. Transgenerational wealth for my children, for my siblings. I am super duper excited about that. Then I've talked about how I came about the business. Then one beautiful thing that caught my attention, that actually drew me to Longreach again, was our products. I've shared this on my timeline on Facebook before about our panty liner and our pad. You know that monthly flow that before it comes, 3-4 days before it comes, you already know in your head. You're already feeling the pain. You're already cranky, you are edgy. 3-4 days before your flow comes as a woman, you are just everywhere. You don't even understand you don't understand your system anymore. That was my story. So when I joined, like I said, 6 months, I didn't do anything. I didn't even pick up my products. So when I started hearing testimonies from people, okay, I said, let me take my product and see what this is even all about. So I used the panty liner and the pad. I didn't observe, I didn't take cognizance of anything. But after 2 months, I noticed my period would come without me knowing. Like it was magical without me knowing. To the extent that I don't even know my dates anymore. You know, before then, it would give me signal 3 days before coming, headache and so many things, crankiness, but after using the pad, I have to, let me sincerely, I always go with my pad in my bag so that I don't get embarrassed because it comes naturally. Then I preached the good news to people that come more people, make una come. Menstrual pain is not normal. I found a solution. I was happy. I was relieved. Like I was like, this is not it. What is it about this pad? What is it about the panty liner? So I went online, I met Dr. ID, I joined the group. I thought that also made me to be more interested in the business, like in long reach. Wow, this is saving lives, saving people's, for me, that was it. That was what keyed me into the business more. So I did the same. I gave the party liner to a friend, a colleague at work. Guess what? She's been married for over a year. I heard her talking to one of our colleagues about trying to conceive. So I just called her to a corner. Have you used? Would you like to use? Sorry, I overheard you talking about this, but we are women. I can't hear you talking about this, and I have a solution and not provide. Would you want to try our pad and panty liner? I gave her one of the pads and panty liner, one each to try. Guess what? The following month, she came back and bought a box. She couldn't express what she felt, what came out of her. She said she was always having a period for 14 days, and she has been trying to conceive. Now I have a testimony. Just last month, they announced that she gave birth. As in, I almost cried. I almost cried. I'm telling you, this is someone that has been struggling for over 2-3 years. I almost cried. I called her. She was happy. So that is one aspect about our platform, our long reach platform. Our products are extraordinary. Let me put it that way. Yes, because I'm a testimony. I have people around me that have used it. My mom had arthritis one time. I gave her the product. So now I have my family, my mom, an age woman on this platform that uses good products. What else why won't I be happy? I don't have to be rushing her to the hospital or go for treatment or for operation or whatever. She uses amazing product and she's fine. You need to see my skin. Like, my camera is not really, they call me Glow and N right now. That's my name. I glow and I N on the same platform. So when I took my product, I looked at the product very well. I will always share this story. I remembered someone had sold the bamboo soap to me like 4-5 years ago when I had my first baby. Then I was reacting to every skincare product I came across. My skin, anything I used, I was reacting to it. I had stretch marks. I had so many skin issues. But when I used that bamboo soap 5 years ago, my baby is 5. My elder baby is 5. When I used that bamboo soap, I noticed there was something. The lady didn't follow up on me. I tried to get the product. Now you can't see a product anywhere. There. I tried to get the product. I couldn't find it. So after 6 months I joined, like I said, when I got the product, I now looked at it very well. I said, this is the same company. So it was another thing that caught me, that made me, no. I won't let go of this business. I won't let go of this platform. I won't let go of this opportunity. I need to tell people about this. Let them know the beauty of this product. Let them know that they can actually heal themselves with their own hands from the products that they use on this platform. So that was one thing that also got me glued to this platform. So now, why am I super excited about this platform? It is futuristic. It holds a lot for a lot of us. We've had stories of people building wealth for their unborn children, for their generation. This platform is amazing. And if you're on this platform, you can't see any of us joke with it, because we understand what it holds for us. Also, for global relevance, it has actually helped me also upskill, as in, I'm now, when it comes to technology, forget it. Is it Facebook? Is it how to design? Is it Canva? As in, you will up your game on this platform. It will help you improve your skills. It's a platform that will keep you on your feet. You want to learn and become a better version of myself. So I'm passionate about this. I want to bring up people. I'm building leaders. I'm passionate about, because a lot of people are just lying there. A lot of young ladies, a lot of young adults are just lying there and not knowing what to do with themselves. So I said this platform can enable you become a better version of yourself. You will grow in every aspect. Like, it will help you think wild. It will help you think future. to think about your future. I tell someone, I say, I don't want to be a grandma that my grandchild is celebrating a birthday and I can't buy a car for. No. Now, growing up, now, our parents always depend on us. But no, I won't want to be a parent that will depend on my children. That is a cost. So it is a platform that will help you break that cost. So are you on this platform? You have people who depend on you, or you are always depending on someone. It is a platform that will help you break transgenerational costs. You can make it. You can do it. Just learn on the business, learn on the platform. Be humble and see things turn around. I started with, you are here, it is not a coincidence. So there is something, there's a reason you're here with us at this meeting. So just grab something from everything that we have said, even if it is just a point. This platform can help you create wealth. It can help you build leaders. It can help you build yourself. Because as you're building leaders, you're building yourself. I never thought I could even speak like this. I never thought I could make a presentation like this before now. I was always shy. I was always in my comfort zone. But guess what? Nobody wins from playing small. You don't win from playing small. You can't win from playing small. Comfort is killing. Normal is not good. It's not healthy. You can't win from playing small. So come out, come and grow, come and renew yourself, come and find your new you on this platform to know what you stand for in the future. It helps you also to leverage. It helps you to understand the global economy. It helps you to know how to use the social media. It helps you to know a lot. So what are you waiting for? I am super excited. I'll keep reaching it. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. Am I the only one that is feeling all fired up? Like you ladies are amazing. Like it was an awesome evening. Your journeys, I could connect to almost every one of them. I mean your stories are unique. You know, one thing that's so interesting is that different stories, the same platform. I love that. You know, Ese, you literally gave me a different idea of freedom. Freedom from generational causes. Freedom, freedom from like dependence. And guess what? Freedom from playing small. A lot of us have this small mentality, but today you've just showed us that this platform can free you from that small mindset, give you a total change of mindset. Thank you so much. I want to quickly ask all of us here that have been with these ladies from the beginning, what freedom do you think that they've all achieved or they are on the way to achieve? For me, it's that self-confidence. I already talked about freedom from playing small. I've seen that some of them have already attained financial freedom on the platform. Some of them have good health. That's a good freedom. I just love, one of my best takeaways, one of my best things from this platform is being able to sleep well at night. I have that freedom. There are people that cannot sleep at night because there's so many things bothering them. There are so many responsibilities, so many pressures, health challenges. If you are able to hit the bed and sleep through the night till the next morning, you wake up smiling. The only thing that is jolting you out of your bed is your dream, is your push, is your drive, then you are doing very, very well. And that is one thing this platform has given to me. Before I started the Long Reach business 6 years ago, I wasn't that kind of person that would just hit the bed and sleep off. But now I have the freedom. So in the comment section, people, drop for me, what freedom do you think those ladies are on their way to achieve or have achieved? What freedom are you seeking to achieve? We have told you, we've shown you that for all those freedoms that they are on their way to achieve on this platform, you too can get the same on the platform. I want to say we have all explained to you how to get started. I know you may just want to get started immediately, and please go ahead and get started. You just simply need to buy products. You need to shop, like Matilda said, shop Long Reach products and you start. Share your experience, share this good news, this excitement about the product. You're definitely going to connect to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products. Just stick with sharing that, and you can help people and also gain that freedom you're seeking for. That is one beautiful thing about the platform. Now, I want us to close, so I'm going to go through the speakers again to give us their final thoughts. Okay, so I like how I can put it. I'm looking at the Facebook people. I can say this business relieves you of the pressure of your dependents by also paying them weekly. And I totally agree. My mom has been a weekly earner on Long Beach for as long as 3 years. We in the house, we stopped giving her money. Long Beach pays her directly from my efforts. Pays my son, pays my husband, pays my daughter, pays most of my dependents, even my siblings, from my efforts. And guess what? We all use the Long Beach products. We all like the Long Beach products we get, or you buy, somebody earns, and is an amazing platform. So, ladies, let's hear your final thoughts, just 1 minute each. Patience, are you still here? Can we have your final thoughts? We are rounding up, and we've already spent 70 minutes out of our scheduled 45 minutes, so we're rounding up now. Patience, final thoughts. If you're here, 1 minute. Okay, so she's not unmuting herself. Matilda, are you here? We can have you speak first. Okay, she's here.
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm here. Okay, thanks again. It's been a very eye-opening time this evening, this morning, this evening rather. Okay, and I just had a lot of experience, different experience. Like, how can 4 ladies speak on one topic and then you're having different experiences in one business, just like you said. So it's something that I feel at least 1 or 2 people would have said, oh, I can identify with this story and I can see myself growing and I can see myself wanting to do even better than any of us have done or are doing right now. And then the good thing about it is that in our team, we also help people who would like us to hold them and all of that. So if you are invited by anyone, you can easily reach out to them and ask them, what do you really need? Like Matilda said, you basically need to just shop. So when people always say, oh, it's very difficult, network marketing, or I always say, it makes it easier and it makes you sleep well at night if you feel that you're connecting someone to an opportunity that can change their life, that can make them a better person. I said that when I started, it was not easy for me. And when I introduced my family members to me, unlike what the last speaker said, it was not like all of them took it hook, line, and sinker. No, they said no to me. But I was determined that I wanted to change my life's trajectory. And I took my own future by my hands, and I am doing better. I am not where I want to be, but I trust that I would never have chosen a different option. So it's God's grace it's divine intervention that you're here today, and I wanted to make good use of this opportunity. Thanks, everyone. Over to you.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks,
you so
much, Dr. Ivy, for the opportunity.
I'm honored. Thank you for honoring the invitation. I really appreciate your story. Resonates with me. All right, Matilda, let's hear you.
Okay. So finally, thank you, Dr. Dr. ID, for the opportunity. There's no risk in the long reach business, really. That's what I want to tell everybody. I'm on my way to building global relevance for myself, for my daughter, who's 6 already and already making waves with her lads. I'm inviting you to become a partner. Reach out to whoever sent you this link and become a partner. Pick any of our packages and be on your way to global relevance. Leverage on the company's plan. Don't waste money in the next mall. Anytime you shop somewhere else, you are wasting money. And I'm giving you another platform where your money counts every single time. Your points are not wiped off. Your points will count for you as you grow. Even in the next 10 years, it will grow for your generation, build generational wealth with your shopping money. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Just love how you said that. All right, Esther, final thoughts, please.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dr. ID, for this amazing platform. I will always love to share my story. I will always, because I know that someone out there who will always have something to take home from it. I will always love to share my story. So thank you everyone for joining. Like you heard, how to partner with the Long Reach Bioscience International is simple. Don't let people, so now work on your mindset. One of our leaders spoke about mindset. So you get to hear people say, oh, don't mind them. When you join, you'll be working, you'll be doing this, you'll be doing that, you'll be buying hawking products. No, I mean, it is simple. Just pick the products that you need, your daily consumables in the home. As in, you come to my house, I have all our products. Why should I be buying my baby's cream or soap out there and be throwing my monies away? No, there's a platform that said, come and buy from us. Just pick the product that you need. There's no compulsory purchase, no monthly targets. As in, just grow as you want. Now, there are different ways of joining this platform. You can join as a product user. You just want to use our amazing products. You just want to look good. You want to be free from chemical products, harmful products. You can just pick products, meet the person who invited you here, become a product user. Along the line, you see the importance of why you should become a business builder on this platform. So the second group of people, you can become a business builder. Now you can do this business with no overhead costs. You don't have to rent a shop. You don't have to look for a warehouse. We know so many businesses are crushed during this period. Now this business is on the go. Like you can do it literally from everywhere you find yourself. Like even if you relocate from Nigeria or from Kano to Port Harcourt, I got an order from a downline. She was surprised. She newly joined. Sorry to bring this. She newly joined. Then she told me, oh, mama, I have one of my auntie. She's in the US. She wants some of our products for her mommy in the kitty. I said, don't worry. Long Reach is everywhere. You can see we plan. The platform plans ahead. I said, Long Reach is everywhere. Don't worry. Say, no, how will you get it? You are in Lagos. She is in Port Harcourt. The person who wants the product is in Ekiti. And mom, the sister who is paying for the product is in the US. Me, I'm in Lagos. Guess what? Under 24 hours, the person who is to receive the product got a product. Beautiful. So this platform enables you to see, like I said, you are not limited. You are not limited. We are everywhere. It's a global business. So come on board, please. Enjoy the platform. Do not be hasty to earn or to cash out. No, it is not a Ponzi scheme. Understand the platform very well. Leverage and see yourself soar. See yourself go high. See yourself become new on this platform. Like I said, my why is getting bigger and bigger. I chatted Dr. ID one day. I said, Dr. ID, my why is getting bigger. I actually don't understand anymore. But on this platform, I'm seeing myself doing a lot of things that I never would have imagined. Imagine touching souls around you. Imagine empowering people. So this platform.
I know you can go on and on, but I really appreciate it. So thank you.
Come on board. It's the best time for you to join us. The best.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ese. Thank you. Final thoughts, Lily. Final thoughts, Lily.
Thank you so much, Dr. ID, for this opportunity. A word of knowledge came to me. That time I was in that dark time of my life. The word of knowledge was, the years the cankerworm has eaten, I will restore. The years the cankerworm has eaten, I will restore. This word of knowledge is not just for me alone. It is for you too. But one thing you need to understand, that if you do not take action, nothing will happen. If you don't take action, you're going to remain where you are. They said knowledge is power. But I tell you, it is the application of that knowledge that is power. You've heard everything you need to hear. But what is the next step? Take action. Meet that person that introduced you to Long Reach and sign up immediately. And that will be the beginning of your own amazing journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you. I am honored. Anyway, I want to thank you all for joining us. You've heard all the ladies, you've heard what they've got to offer to you tonight. Honestly, whatever it is you're dreaming of achieving in life, Longreach is that platform that can set you on that pedestal. Get started immediately, get in the business, start your journey, and maybe 6 months, 1 year down the line, you too can share your story and help another person get started. And even if none of these stories shared this evening resonates with you, I'm certain there's someone around you that needs this platform more than ever right now. You don't have to get started, but please make sure that person watches this video. Ask whoever invited you here for the replay, and you can share that video to the person and connect the person to the person that invited you and let the person get started. There is room for everybody on this platform because we're simply just shopping for products we use every day. I want to see you celebrated. I want to see your family celebrated. I want to see you celebrate that freedom. I've seen people writing on Facebook in the comments, I just want the freedom to be the best me ever. And you can get that freedom. We just want to celebrate you. We want to celebrate freedom because whatever freedom you want, I can guarantee you it's very possible. You just need to take that step. Like one of the speakers says, you just need to walk that walk. You just need to get started on the journey. We have the most amazing support system in the Longreach family, and we will help you live your dreams and take your journey to freedom. Thank you so much, everybody, and have an amazing night. See you at the Not So Crowded Top. I love you guys for attending. My speakers, I love you so much. I love you so much for doing this. Good night, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good
Good night
night.
to everybody.